Alright, how would... Do you mind?
No.
You're encroaching on my personal space.
You love it. Anywho.
Been a bit busy with computers this week.
Yes. Yeah.
Not just been busy on the van, been busy with computers as well.
Oh, you want to see the website?
But you can't yet.
No, you can't.
Oh, no, you can't yet.
It's
Oh, no.
sick, fam. It's what it's sick. Oh.
So, new website. The original Dubsta website really was just merchandise that I extended onto another site just to really test that it worked and that, you know, we could transact okay. So, what I've been doing this week is putting together a new Dubsta website. And I say I because it's been I.
Alright.
That's what I do.
We've explained before he makes things look pretty.
Yeah, he's the mechanical man. So, electronically, I wanted to make a site that actually worked for you guys when you go on there. So, we've added a few new features, we're adding new merchandise, we've got all sorts going on there. But we've also got quite a big announcement in terms that you might notice Ian's t-shirt. It has two logos on it. So, Ian owns Reds. So when you've seen me on Facebook Live and stuff, you'll hear me talking about I'm going out at Reds. This is red. We're wearing red. Get the clue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red. I'm red.
Yes. So, what we have done is we have teamed up.
Well, look at that beauty.
And Ian does all the work on my vehicles, has done for years. And knows his way around VeeDubs like no one else that I know in this area, certainly. And like not many people I know, full stop. When it comes to issues that need resolving, he can tell me what it is over the phone normally before I've even got there. And
I've done that a few times.
with Dubsta, it was really important for both of us that it wasn't just about selling merchandise and trying to take money that way. We actually wanted to provide services around the vehicles.
Yeah.
Both of us have been through careers where we want to do something now that we actually enjoy.
Yeah, very
And-
much so.
And Dubsta is completely about that, and that's why we're trying to build this community around it, which is growing, and you know, it's great. But what we want to do is a bit of innovation, and you know, let's kind of talk about what we don't like, and then how we intend to fill that gap or bridge that gap, if you like. Because, for example, you go on one of the many forums on Facebook. One of them's got 45,000 members.
Yeah, I know the one.
And that is specific to a certain model of Volkswagen van.
Yeah.
45,000 members. That tells us there's a lot of people drive these vans in the UK. There's also an awful lot of sofa mechanics on there
Jesus.
who are giving not the best advice.
Bad info.
And not only that, a lot of the people who are on there have had bad experiences of spending significant sums of money to keep their vehicles running. That from what we've seen,
The problem is, right, with these sofa mechanics, is that they will give you bad information. Now, there is people out of these 45,000 that will sit there and listen to them when it's utter trash. You know, some people, very valid. It's all good information.
there's some great people
There's
on there.
some really good people with some fabulous knowledge, and I'm not belittling those, but there's people there they'll just answer just for the sake of answering, not knowing what they're talking about. Now that can only lead to disaster.
For sure.
And it will, because you'll be constantly chasing through information from someone that doesn't really know what they're talking about, and you end up spending thousands and thousands and still have the same problem.
Well, to give you an example, I went up to this place to get the van remapped yesterday. And this is another guy that I would say, they know their stuff. They're really good guys.
Yeah, for sure.
And they were telling us about a person who bought their van in, who had spent, they estimated somewhere in the region of £10,000 on new parts.
Damn, really?
Yeah, 10 grand on new parts and labour.
What was that, a 5?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Jeez.
So, chasing problems. Now, what it ended up being, I really feel for the guy.
Oh, no, go on.
was a £6 part.
Oh no, what was that £6 part?
Take a guess.
I don't know. What's worth £6?
Well, it's small and got wires attached to it. It's a sensor.
Yeah. Wow. So it must have been a cheap sensor, like an oil sensor or some shit.
It was something ridiculous
yeah.
like that.
Wow.
So, the kinds of things that can go wrong and people will give you misinformation on can end up costing you a fortune. And one of the main things with Dubsta is we want not to be that company.
No.
Completely the opposite.
Transparency is the
We
word,
want
I think.
transparency.
Yeah.
We want people to rely on us and trust in us to know that they're not going to get ripped off. They're not going to get told to go and buy something they don't need. They're not going to have something fitted that they didn't want or need in the first place.
That's it.
What we do is diagnose the fault and actually give them the right answers. And then, to be perfectly honest, if you want to go and shop around for price, crack on.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it?
Because we're not really interested in that kind of business. You never make money out of being the guy who always does stuff cheap. And the reality is, I'd rather make a small amount of money for helping people
Yep.
than try and take the big bills out of stuff
Yeah.
that ends up not helping them anyway.
Yep. I mean, we all like money, but it's all about having the name of reliability and, like I said, just being transparent.
Well, like
with
Volkswagen.
everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Damn
and maybe we chose the wrong brand
it.
here.
Let's move on.
Yeah, okay.
Move on.
So, should we talk about emissions?
Yeah, go on
That's probably not a good idea either, is it?
then. Oh, damn it. Wasn't that Audi, though? Did Audi have the emission issues?
No, it was Volkswagen.
Was it Volkswagen? Gay.
Don't think you can say that.
Oh.
That's going to get a bleep.
Oh, really? Bleep.
Yeah. So, even the manufacturers are
Not that there's anything wrong.
full foul of doing things wrong. And again, Ian and I just aren't those kinds of people. We ain't going to get rich out of this.
No, man.
Simple as that. But if we can enjoy our job and enjoy helping people to keep their vehicles on the road
Yeah.
and get to see and tinker with, cool stuff, we're happy.
Buddy.
And to be honest, it's all about being happy.
Yeah, of course.
So, in the future, what we're going to have is some Dubsta shows, some Dubsta meetups, and that kind of thing. So, any support you can give us in the meantime. We have got merchandise, we have got stickers. Stickers we're doing is giveaways still. So, all you need to do is jump on the website. There's a form that pops up. Give us your deets, and we'll get some stickers out to you.
Free stuff.
You get those stickers on your vehicles, that is helping us. And you get a cool sticker to put on your vehicle at the same time. And the kinds of things we're talking about look like... Notice I carry a few around in the van. So,
Funny that.
these are...
Can't see it. Oh, there you go.
There you go. So, these are actually reflective black. So, black in the daytime and then they shine up bright silver as soon as headlights hit them.
Stealth.
We've got copper colour, we've got flat grey, we've got bright pink, we've got all sorts of different colours and a full range of reflectives as well. So if you fancy some free stickers, you know what to do. Get on the website, fill out your details and get in touch.
Do it.
Sweet. Anything else you want to say?
No.
Sure.
Yes.
Good answers. Done. Later.